Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. This is Food, and we've got a Hy-Vee Warrior win for the Warrior men's team today, 4-1 over Iowa Lynx. Coach Newton joins us now for the post-match interview. Coach, obviously some things late probably that you will address with the squad, but you get the 4-1 win, and for a good portion of this match, pretty good intensity and a lot of positives today.
Yeah. So I think for about 70 minutes of the game, we were definitely dominating. Is the music going to be on right now? I was trying to think, and I'm like,
what?
Trying to get me jamming. Yeah. For like the first 70 minutes, it was good. And then once they got the red card against them, and we were 3-0 up, I think at that point the strategy was, because they're Division 2, and I think they were looking forward to their next Division 2 game, and so they said, let's get everyone out and let's prepare for that. There's not a whole lot of chances we're going to be able to get back into the game right now. And so, that first 70, we were definitely dominating, doing a great job of switching the play. We were being really patient today, which I think was key, whereas other games were a little bit impatient. We're trying to go long because the passes aren't there. But the movement was good. We were drawing out defenders. And then we brought in our second string of guys, and then the tempo kind of dropped. And that was a little bit disappointing because they are a good group of players. We've had games where they've gone in, they've done very well, they've been very energetic, and today they were just flat, which was a little bit disappointing. So that's going to be something we have to address tomorrow, because it's 3-0, 2 players advantage, and then we give up 4-0, and then we give up a penalty kick, and it's just like, come on, guys, like we got to be better, especially towards the end of the season once the games start to come a bit thicker and faster.
But obviously, the season is learning. Every game's a learning and opportunity for you as well. The talent is there for this team to be very, very good. Talk about Joseph Redmond. Had the goal, and then a tremendous assist that led to another goal, which was a very nice goal as well. So some pretty good play out of him today. Yeah.
Joe can be. Sometimes he gets to himself way too much, but today I think he did, what we asked for him to do, to be a hold-up player when he had to be, when the ball came into his feet, to make the runs in behind. He did a good job of pressing. I think, yes, he had an assist and a goal, but I think his work rate was definitely a lot more than just that, so that was great.
The assist on Joseph's goal, I think on his goal, it came from Matsura. That was a heck of a assist, I thought, to keep that ball alive, and then looked like he kind of kicked it back up over his shoulder into the box that allowed the goal. That was a good tenacity by him and to stay on that play.
Yeah, no, I think there was a couple of good moments that the guys just kind of stuck with it, and they didn't give up on the play, which made me very, very happy. So, I think us getting to that 2-0 point into second half was a good lead, but in soccer you never want to be comfortable at 2-0. You let them get a goal, and then you give them the confidence to get that second, and then before you know it, you're on the back of a 3-2 loss. So I think our guys did very, very well to continue the first half into the second, and then obviously we got that goal, and then we were able to get that insurance goal before they came back and got that penalty goal.
Well, your defense, I know you hate giving up that goal at the end. Came on a penalty kick. Came when your starters, most of your starters were not on the field. We have great depth, so with the guys in the second team, I know you expect more out of than maybe what happened there. But we have to have at least what it looks like right now, as tough a defense as there is in the country. You've only given up 2 goals the entire year, and they've both been on penalty kicks.
Yeah. I think it's a great testament. It just shows that we need to be a little bit more disciplined with. But to be fair, like if you look at the play, I don't think there was too much in that penalty kick.
It wasn't a lot.
No, I think it was more of like you get situations where there's like sympathy calls, where the referee feels almost bad for the other team, and a call that they might, like for example, if that's 0-0, he's not calling that. He's not calling that. But we're 4-0 up, and he's like, you know what?
And he's issued 2 red cards the other direction.
Exactly.
That's what I thought is I got to give these guys something.
Yeah, exactly.
And, there it goes. But hey, you get the win. A lot of positives today. You certainly look like one of the best teams in the country. A long way to go in this season. A lot of great opponents coming up. Talk about your next one. You're going to be challenged. You got a ranked team coming up this weekend on the road.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark will be tough. Last time we played them here, it was a 5-4 win with a player down with a moment of Fabi craziness and Santiago magic. they will be good. I think they're already starting to play the mind games with us because, John is going there on Friday. They're playing on their grass field. They're practicing, and for whatever reason, I'm hearing from the men's coach that their grass field is dead. So we're being moved to turf, which is interesting.
Hey,
so,
all right.
But when you're one of the top teams in the country, I think you're going to get everyone's best game, and they're going to try to find ways to get into your head. And I think that's where our guys just have to be focused and disciplined going into this game.
All right, Coach, appreciate your time. Good win today, a Hy-Vee Warrior win. Look forward to seeing how we do on Saturday, and then we'll see you again on the 20th. And this season is pushing into the heart of the season now, and this is when the grind starts happening, right? You're going to see a lot of good opponents. Got to believe your depth is going to be something that maybe sets us apart.
I believe so. I think we're as deep as we've ever been, from first to second to third. If you look at the goalkeeping situation, Mateo's not in goal. Like, Santo's a phenomenal goalkeeper. It's difficult to have a guy that talented at 6'7" on the bench. And then you look at our wings, our centre back spots. All across the board, I think we're deep. So that's just like when we get into these games and we expect our second group to close out, it's got to be better. Especially going into the national tournament, to the districts games, they've just they can't have that mentality. Their time's going to come, but they're not going to do themselves any favors to get more playing time if that's how they go into that second stretch. So we'll have a conversation about it, and then hopefully we do what we need to do to get prepared for Lewis and Clark.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. That's going to do it for us and our entire crew. This is Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.